Today we're jumping into The Night Agent, Season 1, Episode 3. Did I hear that this was renewed for a Season 2? I think I heard somewhere that it was renewed for a Season 2. I'm pretty sure, 95% sure that it was, and I'm almost 80% sure I mentioned that on my last reaction. But there's that. So far I really love this episode, this show. I'm really trying to figure out a way to bring a lot more content. I feel like what I'm going to do is one day, until my classes are over that I'm doing, and then I can go back to like somewhat a normal work schedule that I've been doing, which is like early in the morning, so I'm able to film a lot more and push out content during the day. And just a side note for disclaimer, very soon my schedule changes again. I just don't know what time it's gonna be, so that means I'm gonna have to try to figure a way out how to do it. So if my schedule, whatever it is, I might be able to, what I'm probably going to do is film a bunch of shows as much as I can on one day, and then the next day just edit those shows. So it'll be like every other day I'll be able to drop a reaction. I hope it doesn't come down to that, but it's looking like it might. So anyways, I'm ready to jump into this reaction, guys. This show is a lot of fun. I really can't wait to finish this show up as well. Please, before we get into this reaction though, please run it up with the likes. Please comment and don't forget to share. Tag Netflix and tag The Night Agent on Twitter. Guys, if we could just tag these people, tag their fandoms, tag the fan pages, darling, and bring in a bunch of people to the platform if we can. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. This will be a full reaction for my second and third tier here on the YouTube platform, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, please sign up to one of those platforms and help support the channel today. Now without further ado, let's jump into The Night Agent.
President's Chief of Staff.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Looking good, all things considered. He lets me come before they open, and the animals keep my morning walk spicy.
What kind of animals we wanted to be?
And what'd you pick?
A bear. So on the phone you mentioned you had a job you wanted to talk to me about?
Night Action is a top-secret investigative program within the FBI. All I do know is that it always involves matters of national security. Eyes only.
So you want me to be a night agent?
I want you to answer the phone for them.
What?
Officially, it's a redundancy in case the FBI needs to contact the president and other methods are compromised. I want you to be the agent on the receiving end of those calls.
So essentially I'd just be a glorified 911 dispatcher.
The phone rarely rings. We need someone hardworking, trustworthy, loyal.
Being honest, it just sounds like a demotion.
You'd be working in the White House, close to the real decision makers. Or you can wait it out in surveillance, hope somebody gives you a shot someday. In the wild, sure, bear, lion, majestic, powerful, all that shit. And here there's only one creature you should want to be. The one who decides when the others sleep, what they eat, who they fuck. The bitch with all the keys. Welcome to the White House, Peter.
Be at the White House in an hour.
That's right, he's dead.
Hawkins had 30 plus years in the FBI. It doesn't make sense why a guy like that would turn. I don't get it.
Who gives a shit? Shuffle the fucking playlist. I'm not stepping one foot inside of that White House and just handing over their drive.
It could tell us who killed your aunt and uncle, Rose. Come on.
And we could be handing over key evidence straight to their killer. So either he was clean and got too close to finding the actual traitor.
He was dirty, and he was working with someone else in the White House, and they killed him to cover it up. Chief of Staff, the president. Rose, you really think all these people have something to do with this?
I don't know.
When I told you that I was a nobody at the White House, I meant it. We need somebody with actual power who can protect us. That's Diane Farr. We can trust her. Farr was the only one who never held it against me. She judged me on the merit of my actions, not my dad's. To Rose, her aunt and uncle, the shit at the hotel, and now Hawkins being murdered. She's a little jumpy.
The director's briefing the president in an hour. Hopefully we'll have more clarity then. What do you want to do about Rose?
Give us till 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Take whatever time she needs. That's priority one. And be careful, okay?
Hey, I know a place where we can stash the car overnight.
Great.
Let's go camping.
Camping.
Been less evidence, and we don't know what Hawkins' connection was to the Campbell murders. Have you informed his wife yet?
I told Cynthia a couple hours ago.
Let me know when a good time would be to share my condolences. The Campbell's niece?
Sutherland's still watching her.
And where are they now?
I didn't ask. All due respect, Michelle, you're not making my job very easy. Because I don't know what Henry and Emma Campbell were investigating through Night Action to begin with. I can't protect Rose. I can't protect you unless you read me in.
Might want to sit down for this.
Somebody's got to watch the cabin.
I could have taken a shift.
I don't want to wake you up. Look, I called FAR on her personal phone. I didn't use night action. She could have traced the call and sent somebody after us by now, right? People who killed your aunt and uncle, could one of them have been a woman?
Yeah, how would they know?
That's him.
Let's go, come on.
They're not in there. The woods.
Now, if they catch up to them, I swear to God, I'll be pissed. I don't really like that character. I don't know why. Everybody loves her. Look. There she goes.
Guess we got our answer.
Smart play.
Always a tease with these two.
435X.
Not gonna chase after them?
Not with you in the car. No. Not when they outnumber me 2-1.
And not in
Got
this
the
car.
plate.
She was the only one who knew where we were. You said it yourself.
I'm just trying to consider all the angles.
That's not her.
Thank you for protecting me.
Girl, what you gonna do? Is that a Camry?
Where are Sutherland and Rose Larkin?
He's a bad
Why?
guy.
Well, aren't they supposed to be here?
How does a witness's Secret Service detail get pulled without you knowing? Sutherland and Miss Larkin were supposed to get here earlier today, but I haven't heard from them yet.
I have Agent Arrington on the line returning your call.
Please patch her through. How's you doing?
At the gym right now, then heading to class. Art and activism.
Shit hit the fan with the deputy director's murder. FBI wants all the backup we could give him, which is why I'm calling you. I'm sending a replacement. Eric Monks. Rehabbing since, he's getting back to 100%. Look, I was thinking I'd start him off with something easy. Last minute. I was planning on having him join you next week, but extenuating circumstances.
Oh no, that's Lucifer.
Maddie,
I'm late for class.
It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Eric's been with the Secret Service almost 2 decades.
That manufacturing plant in Ohio? You're the guy who got shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Some bar. I'll text you the deets. Gotta run.
She always forgets her panic button.
Millennials, right?
Millennials like me hate the label millennials.
Noted.
Only a few friends, no significant other. She's a double major, poli-sci and art. How'd a guy who saved POTUS get stuck on the vice president's daughter's detail?
I guess this is their way of easing an old man back in.
I can look younger, so I fit in on campus.
Still.
That's how Maddie wants it.
Bolo on a gray Ford Bronco for me.
You're on an up?
Yeah, but can't really tell you anything else, man. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta get a new burner, but I'll call you tomorrow. I appreciate everything, man. I owe you one. If it really is her behind all this, I don't know how I didn't see it. What does that say about me?
Someone had access to her call log and tracked us from your phone.
Yeah.
We crack it, figure out who Osprey is and what's happening, what, like 5 days now?
What, they didn't have any supercomputers for sale inside? We're an hour past my deadline with FAR, so if I don't check in soon, that'll raise a red flag.
What if we do give her the drive?
What do you mean?
It's a depressing room. Nothing good's happened since we checked in.
The happier you are where you live, the more productive you are. No more motel rooms. We deserve something better.
What are they gonna do now, Lord?
Don't tell me you're having moral quandaries.
Well, what, you're not?
No, the first time I shoplifted, I was 8. I stole a packet of Flamin' Hot Cheetos from the 7-Eleven. I felt so ashamed afterward, I threw the whole thing up.
Yeah, but I never picked up the habit of petty theft, so.
Well, you missed out. Risk and reward.
When people think you're the son of a traitor and all you want to do is be in the FBI, you don't have the luxury of doing shit like that. If any of it goes wrong, if we're wrong about any of it, I'm done.
When it's your actual life at stake, that guilt goes away real quick.
Okay, there's a place just east of Canal and Foxhall, right? It's a park. It's called Foundry Branch. But make sure you're not being followed, okay? Watch for tails.
Be careful.
Yeah, you do.
And for what it's worth, I'm glad it was you in the basement who picked up my call.
Jesus, Peter. Where have you been?
Luckily, I hit the drive in my bag.
Any idea where she is now?
No idea, ma'am.
Drive's clean. No spyware, no Trojans.
Once he clears out, lock this room to everyone's badge except for mine and POTUS's.
Yes, ma'am.
Almora's got Rose's description out to the metro area. We'll get someone to cover for you tonight.
She was at the hotel. Rose called me on night action, so maybe if we give her some time to think, she'll call again and I can convince her to come in.
Smart. You're handling all of this really well, Peter. It's noted.
Just say it. It sucks. I'm not a real artist.
I disagree.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not good anymore.
In order to confront the world, to change it, we can't be afraid to be seen.
But to do that, we first need to confront ourselves.
The owners are in Florida all month and there are no more showings for the rest of the week, so it's all hard. I told her we were newlyweds from Houston, that we were moving here for your job. Private backyard, primary bedroom, upstairs.
I think you're not telling me something.
Look, we're always moving, always hiding. Tried this for a little while. Being people who cook dinner in their kitchen, who go to sleep in their own bed.
How do you know?
Pretend.
How do you know?
Believe me, it's like a game.
You and me. We could be happy here. Play house with me.
Play house with her.
Okay, we'll take it then.
She just looks suspicious.
You on a deadline or something?
How could you tell?
I'll keep the coffee coming.
Kitchen's all clear.
Georgetown girls are supposed to be smart, not beautiful, too. Yeah, you want to see my place?
What?
Moving a little fast, aren't you?
You think I don't know who your fascist father is? Fuck him and fuck you.
Code 3, move in. We're 10-7 with Badger from this location. We need transport now. Goddamn shit show. I don't care how many presidents you saved. I don't do fuck-ups on this team. You know I gotta report this, right?
Yes, go ahead.
The fries here are amazing.
Far, it's Peter. Hey, Rose called the night action line. She wants to talk to you.
I'm alive, which is more than I can say for my aunt and uncle. I want some answers.
Go ahead.
Connect the Wi-Fi adapter to your cat computer.
And the men who did it, what do you know about them?
The director has agents working around the clock looking for them. I promise we can protect you.
Like you did at the hotel. Why should I trust you now?
You trust Peter, right? I understand why it's hard for you to trust anyone right now, but I want to help you.
Anywhere you like.
Tell me where you are. I'll have Peter come pick you up.
I have to go.
Rose, no. Left my badge inside. Help lady out.
Yeah. She must be using a new burner.
Where the hell is my...
Did you hear anything in the background of the call that might help us figure out where she is?
Sounded like a diner or something. I'll have Almora check with the local police. Thanks.
She looks so suspicious.
You left your charger inside.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Why are you so nervous?
Safe travels.
What the fuck?
Do you think the Campbells might have wiped it or something?
Or you did. I checked. Only badge scanned into the office was mine, including once when I was sitting here speaking to Rose. You try anything, I'll fucking scream.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Are you working with them?
At the cabin? I called you. Only you.
Can't convince me you're innocent in the next 2 minutes. You're gonna be stuck in a supermax prison for the rest of your life. 2 months ago, POTUS initiated a night action into the metro bombing. Omar Zadar, the leader of the PIF, disavowed the attack. POTUS felt she wasn't getting the full story, so she called on 2 old friends from her Senate intelligence days to take a new look into it. Suspected someone inside the White House of being involved with the metro bombing.
Okay, so who's the traitor then? Hawkins?
For my money, as of now, we still don't know for certain who this person is or who else they compromised. Swear on everything I hold holy, I did not send anyone after you and Rose. The question now is, can you still convince me to trust you?
Good evening, sir.
You called?
There was an incident tonight. Someone accosted Badger at a bar. You'll have my full report later tonight, but,
Who fucked up?
no one's hurt. Monks was first in. He should have diffused the situation, but he slipped.
We're taking that bullet. Monks was one of the best agents we had. I learned a ton from him when we were partners. Maybe you'll learn something from him, too.
I like to think my team's been doing a pretty good job keeping Badger safe since I took over.
But keep an eye on him. I want you to let me know how he's doing.
Let's get some fucking answers.
Please do, girl. It's been 3 episodes.
On your party's letterhead and leaked from a server in your party's headquarters.
Party is not responsible for the actions of a handful of its more extreme followers.
Men and women.
How's the CIA?
Well, the rest of the world still wants to kill us, so you know, it's busy.
I need to know why a national hero got assigned to the most thankless detail in the whole Secret Service.
Oh, I didn't realize we finished. Sorry.
Don't be. All great artists get absorbed in their work.
I took your advice.
It's incredible. It's everything I knew you had in you. I should get ready for my next class.
Finally feels like I'm figuring things out with my art.
Sounds like fun. Except the Harper part.
She's not that bad. You've got that look when you have bad news.
Just heard that your dad plans to stop by to see you tomorrow. We'll get through tomorrow, okay? Together.
Why didn't you do that?
What the fuck is she doing here?
She's on our side, I swear.
No, she's not. She tried to have us killed.
No, I didn't. You said you wanted answers. I'm here to tell you the truth about your aunt and uncle.
Good day. Oh, there's a snake. Well, so we have new characters. We killed one character off and we decided to bring in 8 more. Shout out to that. Confusion at its best. The mystery is still here. It's very, very extreme. I'm super confused. But the last guy at the end, both of those 2 guys are sexy as I hope that they're gay couples. They're a gay couple. Because then I will live vicariously through them. But anyway, and I think they are gay because then he showed us that. Anyways, let me just move right along. So we got the disc finally opened. Okay, it's opened. Heidi Ho Winslow, but I'm still lost. I don't know what's going on now. The lady that I thought was the villain, the main villain, is not here for it. Good job, girl. I believe that you're good. So now I'm looking at the Madam President who decided to wear that beautiful all-white outfit. I'm looking at the Vice President's father. I'm looking at this other FBI agent. I'm trying to figure out that. And then I'm now Amenadiel, aka Lucifer's brother, aka the new security guard. No, he's not a security guard. Bodyguard guy. Secret Service. I don't think he looks like he's lost in the sauce. He looks like he's not a villain at all. So I think he just was implanted there for some reason, clearly, but I don't know what and why. But overall, this episode was a 9.5. I really do enjoy this show. I'm very confused. Guys, comment down below what you thought about this episode while you were at this episode. Where was who do you think was a villain at this point? Or were you as super as confused as I am? I hope I'm not the only one, but then again, I'm confused about everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Please like this video. Please share this video. Don't forget to comment down below. And I'll see you next time with more The Night Agent.